Alright, it's me, WavDium. So, new event. Okay, so we start with the new burn content, first of all. 3 plus 4. And then you get plus 2 toy power for burn on self plus burn on the target for 10. Circular fix no burn down, alright. And then here's a free coin still, 1 unbreakable coin, alright. More damage, getting 4 burn count. Toy power for 4 burn on self plus burn on target, max 2. So to roll up to, let me see, 16, then take it to 22, I think. Oh wait, they added burn count? Wait, hold on, what? But they need 15 burn. Okay, but if we go all the way back to Wu Ishimal, who had burn count conditionals on there still too, it was 6 burn count for 2, or no, 6 burn for 2 burn count, alright? Not always need more for the same effect. But we just saw the unbreakable toy, which is the main gimmick of these two identities, alright? They're really power tripping them already with old content, so 7 burn plus 1 burn count. So you need to use a still 2 for the burn count, or you will lose it. And then at 30 plus burn activates the degraded corrosion and die. So this one is just 5 plus 4 and base power for every 10 burn on self, burn on target. So that'll be space power instead of toy power. So have even lower max potential, but it's higher from the lower SP. And this should be, oh, it's not a negative? Oh. Well, it's just fixed 3 burn, nothing on the last toy. No burn count, no or burn explosion or anything. And this one, we'll just kill them. Okay, so 4 burn, and more damage for every 5% missing HP on self. Not look too great here. The invade to lose 5 burn potency. So if you use the, it's a 7 burn plus 1 burn count, 7 burn plus 1 burn count. So you have to just do boost potency, alright? Yeah, it's on use, not combat start. So that is a bit disappointing. The on invade you lose an additional 5 burn. Once per turn. Okay, of course, typically staggered for burn damage. 8 plus 6 XP, I was the first burn up to 30 burn. Huh? Wait, they ain't up to 30 burn. Oh, is that limiting their burn? Okay. Oh, it just does the burn automatically. Oh, wait. They up to 30? Yeah, so this is what's the tilt ourselves faster? What? If every 6 burn, they get offense level up? I don't know about being 6 burn. Maybe they made it 3. On death with burn. No burn count on death. Just burn. And if it died due to degraded corrosion, still no burn count, just burn. And then the offense level to the ally is substituted in, alright. More out a bit. Their support, when I have to reset speed fix burn with base attack still on hit effect, and if a 2 additional burn 3 times max. So it has 30 plus burn with plus 1 burn count instead. Okay, you know what I think? This is just worse than Dawn Office Sinclair's passive. If it's 2 burn instead, but if you want the burn count, so they'll lose all the burn damage. Oops. So this is probably one you would keep on the bench, or you want them to be insta-kill with the, is it res? Owned. Oh wait, owned. Wow. This is the pre-trash. What the hell is this? Okay, and then this is the actual good thing of the update, because that'd be wise. I don't even try to understand that. I don't have the ego, and I can't extract them yet. I waited a week, right? Yeah, 1 week. Alright. So, poise. The worst thing about it is that it does roll for way lower than 4th Match Flame. 4th Match Flame is basically an HE staple. Of course, Tapone Merceau does roll higher if you max that out, but That would involve using Ryu Merceau, or actually it's more of a Tremor one. No, Inflict Tremor by burn on target. It's a hybrid, yeah. So you probably wouldn't want to run Ryu Merceau though. Or I might swap off Dawn Office for Ryu Merceau. I'm actually thinking about that, but alright, so this is the Final Power. Okay, so that's better than Toy Power. Final Power. This also is Toy Power. So do the traditionals based on their poise count. The issue is the only sustainable Ryoshu is Ender Family because they're still free. As long as you avoid using their Still 2, you can get enough poise for the conditionals. Back when I had this up Type 4, you couldn't really get 2 poise count, but the problem is you lose 1 poise every turn on turn end. That kills a bunch of poise IDs. So tell you at least, oh, I get my 1 turn at least. Nope. 4 poise. You only have 2 poise count on that. That's it. If I see this. Oh yeah, on trait here for Uptide 4. I remember I Uptide 4 them. Yeah, you'd still need more than 1 poise tout, and you lose poise, so you'd always have 1 tout. They need 1 poise. Oh, not tout. Well, I don't Uptide Freedom and then just for full stop P flip, so not that. It's only support for Ender Family. That's it. So it's just made just for that. Oh, once you want to talk about her with no poise tout and a res, you would take 50% more damage. They made the base sinners trash. Alright. Well, you have to get the actual free one, the one I will be getting and leveling up. So a 3 plus 4, a 4 plus 3 unbreakable toys times 2. 15 rupture, 3 plus rupture count, so it's not a rupture. So all it does is drain count. 2 hits, you're down to 1 count now. Next hit, no matter what you do, you are out. No more rupture for you. Build up the count again. Alright, so this is complete garbage. You never want to use this. Still 2, 8 plus 6. So this rolls a 14 total. Single toy. So I first have to. I did art-compared it with Rogue Spanner Dregor. So this one is weaker, but has unbreakable toys. The problem with this one is you don't inflict rupture count if you're past 15 rupture free count. That's the main issue. Because if you lose, you still get. Oh, you do 9 toy power, 4 plus count. That's fine. You gain aggro as well. But nope, you don't inflict rupture count at all. Which is why it's already power trapped by Rose Spanner Dregor, who can still inflict the. No, it comes to rupture count. Yeah, 2. Yeah, plus 1 tout for your still 2 with your no Dregor, but you have a lower base and a higher max at 16. And in this one, this is for potency. You just ignore that. You just need the talent basically. So you want Rosebear Dregor and also Lantern Dawn for the plus 1 talent with their stills. This leaves no room for Lantern Yisang. This is when you already can have W Torque to do Rupture Neutral with conditionals on count and inflict 6 potency. So you can just gain 6 potency, not affect the count when you have the more than 10 charge. And this one will do count neutral, inflict Dimensional Rift to gain more. So this will put 5 rupture potency and 2 count next turn. So this is already just full on. Red Trade loses all the value because of that conditional for the 15 rupture and 3 plus talent. This would have been doing if it would have put 4 rupture talent, yeah. But that, no rupture talent, shit. And it doesn't need any bonuses if it. Usually they'll give it plus 1 toy power or something if it destroys your talent. This needs nothing! It's nothing! What were they thinking? Oh man. Okay, this is a negative toy, which is why I looked at this character first, so this was the one I was more looking forward to than Foss. So this is negative 20, 16 minus 5. You get a minimum of 1. But here's the thing. You need base power for every skill that targets the unit. So you want to be a solo aggroer, basically. Or if you have like LCC, the HML, Lantern Dawn, they can also aggro, but it won't be as effective. In Fairy Ruler, plus 10 aggro, 50% more damage, inflict Run Rupture against the attacker, inflict additional Rupture, but if target has 50%, it does not inflict Rupture. No Rupture at all. Take more damage, inflict no Rupture if they have enough Rupture. Potency, no Rupture. You don't put any more on them. But you bitch. Alright, 8 aggro next turn. Oh, if they have 15 Rupture, free tout. It does not inflict potency or tout. Instead of base power plus 1. So now you can roll a minimum of 2 on your final toy. Oh, but if you don't have that, oh, you deal 30 SP on use. Wow, that's good for your rollouts, I guess. First, so if you really want to use Ego Lantern, you have to roll for this turn 1, inflict your free Rupture tout. So this would leave them with 2 potency and 1 tout. Oh, they did buy. Don't forget, they did buy. Unless if you want to use this as an opener, if you don't have the potency, so you want to run this still, then the 30 SP, or this next turn, lose Clash with this, so you can hit 4 Rupture Tout, and then you want to go into, you don't need like 6 or 5x for Tails Mystic for a passive. You could just go for 4x for Dreaded Resistance with a Deviat, Rodia still. Then you need more Rupture Tout for Lantern Dawn and Dagger, maybe if you want to run AEDD for Gloom Sales to gain more Rupture Tout. Of course, you don't really use Droom and Rupture Teams anymore, because you don't really run the 7 Association, like, it's mainly for False, wasn't it? Yeah, so they did Droom, that's Rupture Tout neutral with on Trash Win. They do it inflict even more if you have AEDD. So, yeah. Whatever case, is that it for the kit? I didn't deliver the passive. On deck, 5 Rupture and free count to target that attack this unit last. Then they Ego Resources for the least used Ego Resources. And if no one attacks this unit or an ally's unit is ally killed this unit, pick 5 Rupture and yeah, same thing. Enemy for Reese Rupture Tower. If this unit is a failure or double Rupture potency, just potency. So ideally, you want to kill Yisang with teammate. So that means not only will your ally, wait, no, you probably don't want, because that would affect your ally as well. But yeah, so if no one attacks this unit, just like that ends its turn end. So if you protect them, it does increase the enemy's thing, hopefully, right? Or you could tilt the teammate into the teammate Rupture. There's no Rupture charge yet, alright? So, nothing like that. We'll have to retake speed 2 and 2 Eagle Resources, that's it. So, anything else I can look at here? That's that job. Alright. So I don't know if it is supposed to be voice acted or not. They said I was thinking it's like a rerun. So its first run, it shouldn't be voice acted at all. Alright, but I had like a Ego Suit team ready for this. Where is it? Where did I have it? Oh, yeah, here it is. Okay. Oh yeah, counter to what I said before, I did do another 20 pulls to get this for completion at stake. Alright, so. Oh, it's lagging.
준비되었습니다.
What other people
자, 해골바가 준비되었습니다.
해방된 세상을 위해서라면.
Who else is Ego? This other way.
나 훌륭한 미끼 될 수 있어.
I can't really do anything with this team actually. This is the normal team maybe? I don't want to run these people. It's not like it'll matter anyway. Let me just these burn people out of here. I'll run that for the SP heal. Gang leader. That. I don't like Gregor. 이샤나오.
제 차례인가요?
작전 호출.
형님과 누님.
내가 필요해?
I make sure I actually trip ego, so I keep forgetting about ego stuff. Yep, here we go. Wishing carrot. Really? Wishing carrot? Oh man, that would have been a horrible thing to do. Yeah. 50 runs on shower. AED. Alright. Oh, they have the heat. Yep. Alright, this should be fine.
탄피가 떨어질 때군요.
Okay, so I don't know. So we'll see if it's voice acted or not, I guess. Yep, loading. I look from beyond the dress window as the sinners battle furiously inside the large indoor arena. You damned imbeciles! What's the point of everyone running at the same enemy that's already staggered and nearly dead? Foss had attacked that entity first. The Wayne rides flattened with the others to Wayne decisions. Apologies, yet concerned I was that did not dispel swiftly of that foe would. I think it's a great show of teamwork. I had no idea how hopeless the sinners were in battle without my command. Damn it, why won't any of you listen to my orders? Oh, your genius order was how the lass's head ended up dangling for 1/4 of a neck. It was necessary sacrifice to gain the edge in battle. Worry ye not. How we think of a hero it is to perish to place up for the country. Don't you? Objects falls behind the merciless onslaught of enemies. I had so many things I wanted to say to them. Most of them were variations of "you're doing it wrong," but I had no choice but to watch as their woefully abysmal seemed to bungle the fight. If I tried, this researcher next day would get my way claiming they haven't finished collecting the data. This one's reaction speed diversity is exceptionally fast. So, can I help them now? Will you stop pacing and compose yourself? We're almost done here. That should be more than enough data. Take control, manager. I had a lot I wanted to say, but let's help the sinners out of this bind first. Alright, it's loading. I'm assuming there's this Penticula according to the trailer, I guess. Well, it's just combat simulations underground bunker, maybe? Or something like that. Nothing too interesting. Over the final ball. The Rue Association. You've heard of using content now, huh? Oh, who's gonna take that attack? Otis?
소준 중입니다.
Ah, they're fine. They're not
소준
running.
중입니다. 신속하게
Then I have
용건을.
Quentin Dawn, the one to... Who's to kill off first? So, Slash weakness. Michelle, Ongwu, so... Rhodia? Rhodia, you will be first to do... no.
탈출 개체 확인.
This is probably the negative sandy for yisang when I think about it. This is the reload having taken place. Oh yeah, there's a negative 1 sanity. Or kill? Oh, it did. Nice. Oh, but he still hit 2 heads? What? Come on. Negative 10 sanity, everybody. Oh, that's so standard, really? Wait, what's the turn count I need for this then? Oh, so how do we even get Andy Petulia anyway? I don't even know. Okay, so Yisang's a good one here then. You got attacking keep through it. What's their sanity thing? Just panic. Wait, when they corrode? Oh, Christmas Nightmare! Using the new stuff! Yay! Alright. How many enemies do they have? Oh, it's just the 6 of them. Alright. There's a detail in the Dubu still swap.
탈출개체
That's
확인.
I'm gonna build up sanity here for the actual heavy hitters. Raishi was probably a bad choice for this. If I was fighting Morales and such. God damn it, dude. You're losing all your bird things out now. You just thought that. Are using that really? Neutral, huh? Yeah, what if this thing hits a lot for a lot? So I have to use the tactic of staggering them with a faster still. Yes, so Otis and Yisang will stagger her. Hopefully, right? I don't have to deal with everyone else.
또 제압할 것이 있는가?
Walk. Actually, yeah, that'd be fine if it takes a flowing flame. Sorry? Oh yeah, one of them's already dead. I forgot. Pinpoint whistle to Yisang.
궤도에 잡담이 끼어드는 것은 좋지 않소. 궤도에 잡담이 끼어드는 것은 좋지 않소.
That should kill. Hopefully, it should kill there. I should. Maybe let's see if I can stagger Hunter.
나아가주게.
Oh, double stagger. That's good. And this should kill Dreader. Alright.
더 먹어치워라.
No heads. Oh, flash. Still no kill then. Oh wait, where's your dog? Ah, I must have higher speed. I don't know how the every Petulia even gets Sandy anyway. I do want to kill Rhodey at this turn though. Oh, my still isn't passive active, but it's rumor, so it's not that big of an issue. Because I use a strong skill anyway, did next to no damage to Dawn.
너도 걸레짝이 되어버렸군.
Oh, you're still staggered? Really? Alright.
대가리 딱 떼도록.
One head then, that's it.
잠든
that's the
그대를
fight.
기를 테니.
Also, I don't know why they gave Chain Battle Fight if this is going to be 6v6. That went well. The expected of our executive manager, the exceptional development of your strategic genius reminds me of the early years of my career. Thanks. Oh, gotta eat thing to snack on, guys. I'm starving here after that brawl. You will maintain an empty stomach for the duration of the test. Next one on the docket is... I would have asked myself for a massage if I knew this was coming. Whose idea was this anyway? Well, if we looked into it, it traces right back to your invitation request, Dreger. Not that this would have happened without that, but yeah. Oh, come on, fellas. There'll be more to it than that. Sure there was, not that it would have made any difference. Because, like Ishmael said, it's all be done with Dreger's, particularly a Dreger's stretching. It has to be a flashback scene, isn't it?
한 자루는 죽었던 한 자에 대한 축하를, 한 자루는 목숨에 묶여 살아갈 자에 대한.
Wow, that sound just now. I didn't know I wanted to make it sound like that. Huh? Oh, I was just doing some stretches. Can't seem to do it without making these noises nowadays. Huh? What do you mean, you can't? That's right, there's the tricky sound of time ravages. Since, I don't know, Dante's been turning the truck rewind or time, I feel like my joints are starting to drain. I know what you mean. I definitely don't feel as spry as I used to. Maybe the pain from repeatedly dying and rallying takes a toll after all. Yeah, dying sure is a pain. That's when Hong Wu repented we threw out an innocent comment and missed it to complaining sinners. Speaking of which, isn't it funny how Don Quixote is totally fine even though she's hundreds of years old? She's thought to be the oldest of us by what, right? Ahem. Hong Wu's unprompted teleporting of such a heavy subject brought the busy air inside the bus to a sudden, stifling halt. I thought we'd already take some time to actually broach that subject, but you just bulldozed through the whole mess, huh? Aha, I must have made things awkward. I didn't even realize everyone is so sensitive about their age. That's, 'tis not to be concerned thyself with. Be not so. Of course, there was also someone who couldn't care less about the bus's air quality. Oi, Stook, that's my decided seat you're putting your arse in. I'll laugh ya. On the other hand, you're this guy without a care in the world. Almost makes me wonder if he ever even remembers what just happened. Well, this is your chance to get back at him for treating you harshly, Don Quixote. I'm sure you tell him. I've never seen your eyes spark like that before. I'm trying to fodder the temperament of our company. This young Heathcliff here suddenly morphs into a villainous scoundrel. I nearly have a risk to exact violence upon him, and right now that's over with. Let's all shut up and keep the chin wagging to a minimum, yeah? Seems plenty villainous dickish to me. Anyways, I bet no one who thinks that it's about time we got the thing. The thing. Well, you know, the thing that we tried a while ago but didn't to enjoy due to some unforeseen issues. Deathmatch? Not that. Don't you remember? We even played volleyball by that big body of water. Contextual truth suggests that he is making a request for invitation. Yep, absolutely yep. Was all though to a spa or something relaxed. Massages loosened up our muscles. Some praise. Still have expectations for our employers. I recall that young Rousseau had given the tried the exquisite massage, has he not? I have an astute knowledge of the major muscle groups and nerve structures of the human body. For many weeks following that massage, my body was deprived of any sensory stimulation. Thus understood it was the philosophy of Rousseau's physical therapy that the most infallible methodology of convalescence from pain is to remove any and all stimulation, including that of pain. It seems that the time is here. Dragalialost. Yes, I know that this day would eventually come. The day is here. Why is everyone acting so serious all of a sudden? Rodion's observation is correct. While trying the clock does indeed turn time, a certain degree of exturbating fatigue cannot be alleviated. This necessitates that we employ a certain measure to verify the status of each sinner. What could it possibly be that needs this much build-up? In other words, it's time for Limbus Company's GULP, dramatic doping noise, regular checkup. Regular checkup? We did a talk from the higher ups a while ago requesting that we send the sinners in for a regular checkup. but is repeatedly delayed due to several limiting circumstances on our end. They've been extra hounding us for quite some time. I'm sorry to get tired of explaining our absence. Checkup. What's the checkup? Don't be on edge, Heathcliff, or don't be so on edge, Heath. Such proceedings are regular occurrences at most corporations. I never personally experienced it myself, but it sounds like there's checking to see how we're doing health-wise. I turned around, then ready to say, right, Ishmael? Only to come face to face with Ishmael's shocked expression frozen onto her face. Well, this is unexpected. I thought Ishmael, for worldly experiences, would leap onto this opportunity to lecture us all about how things work outside Limbus company. Regular checkups are... Oh, you're dear enough to explain what it is, Tulia. You got 30 seconds to wrap it up. Ready? Set? Go! No, not the regular checkup. Miss Ishmael's expression seems to suggest otherwise, Miss Rhodia. Ah, I did hear some fixer offices or associates employ varying methods when it comes to regular checkups, depending on their characteristics. Walked up until there's only one left standing. Walked one of my colleagues, only tea to state. What kind of checkup did she have to go through? Ishmael wasn't the only one responding with pale-faced abject horror to suggestion. Do you even understand what kind of regular checkup you're getting into? I'm asking if you're prepared to go through the regular checkup, no matter what happens in the process. I'm prepared to endure through everything that... What's wrong with this bloke now? Ray's looking all pale. I don't understand why everyone's making such a big deal out of this. I don't think it's that bad. I think we used to having annual health checkups back in school too. With checkups, they put us all in the same room, measuring heights, weights, running some basic fitness tests. Thrifty! Wherefore do they seek measures of such characteristics? What she really asks, a full knowledge and analysis of each soldier's status is indispensable intelligence for our officers to have on hand. What soldiers? Talking about my stool. Right, so don't explain shite about why you need to know that, does it? Why do they find it necessary to spray people with those sticky tentacles just to see if someone's got lice in their clothes? Must have gone through his share of rough checkups too as a kid, I guess. You all keep asking questions with the most obvious answers. In fact, I've been wondering when they'd test us. Lois Humphrey marched up to the sinners with an assertive grin, as though she'd been waiting for this very moment. The true purpose of this checkup must be to erect a true authority amongst us. A true authority. By your parliament, true authority could it be that you are trusted whom among us is our leader? But I'm standing right here, says Dante. How may I trust that you avoid plaguing yourself with any unnecessary misunderstandings about my suggestion, Executive Manager? Of course, I must preface it with this declaration to not be an iota of doubt toward Executive Manager's authority, and iota means... Knife for extremely small amount. Oh, okay. Okay. But what was this not always the topic of great contention among us? And which of us is the most fit to command this squad of sinners? Is it Ishmael or maybe Foss? That's what I thought too. This lack of cohesion, especially why we always fail to face our enemies as a team. Always scrambling, always underprepared, always taken by surprise. Must always be ready to drop to the ground and 500 push-ups whenever you're superior to managing to do so. Always maintain the willingness to sacrifice your well-being and life for the sake of the glorious victory of your allies. It is all missing. Where's your readiness for self-sacrifice? No one's arguing with you, Otis. Who are you even talking to? To summarize, the regular checkups entails putting us all in a small room and making us fight to the last sinner standing. Thoughts fell upon us at Honolulu's second. Succinct. The twist is something written or spoken briefly or clearly express. Huh? Sort. Oh, just briefing it. Okay. Battle Royale. No. I'm looking forward to this. Fuck it, if you want one hell of a fight. My fist used to be bloody infamous in the back streets. Fine, so that's how we're doing this, huh? I'm ready to roll. Guys, this is it. Okay, so where are we off to? The regular checkup takes place at. Sinners seem to be under some serious understanding about what regular checkup entailed, but Fawcett obviously long given up on correcting them. Headquarters. Headquarters? You speak of must be the headquarters of Limbus company? Yes. Oh, we're finally getting to visit the headquarters, huh? What a whole year after they hired us. Should be right on time upon immediate departure. This is it, thou sayest? Yet my heart is fit prepared. 50, allow us some time to prepare our travel provisions. Where's the HQ anyway? Hopefully it's not too far from here. That is a secret, however, I would like to inform you that it exists in a rotation inaccessible via Mesophospheres. Oh, come on. How are we supposed to get out there if you're not going to tell us where it is? Accessible via Mesophospheres. I'm about to suggest that we board the warp trains then, are you? No, it's in the sky, obviously. Fine, I shall never board the warp trains then. Indeed, we will not be boarding warp train for sure. Huh? So are we taking the back doors or something? Yeah, good point. Let's take the doors instead. A sound suggestion. However, in view of sufficient information regarding each door, the destination may hold an element of randomness. Or due to the variable nature of its activation period, the resulting destination may not be reflective of our intend and end coordinates. Or our expected closure mid-passage through the frame may behove us to bid the company our last farewell to embark us on an untimely journey of no return. Are you sure this is a sound suggestion? I'd rather take that bloody train instead. At least we won't remember what happened once it's over and done with. Battle Royale. So, further research was necessary to ensure safe transportation to the intended destination. Further research, are you implying that you made modifications to the back door? A close assessment, however, it would be more accurate to say that the back door was merely used as a reference. How did you even make the time for research? Weren't you doing everything with us the whole time? LCA and Foss established multiple communications with a certain new wing aspirant company during the spare hours between our travels to Darn, multiple cooperation efforts regarding the stabilization of the back door. Our new wing? Are they looking to take over Altorp's vacancy or something? Quite sharp, Dragger. The direction of your intuition could be improved. And the company seeking to seize the imminent vacancy of the ever-declining W-Torp. W-Torp? That's so? Yeah, it makes sense. Stories of W-Torp's decline have been spreading more and more as of late. I'm not surprised that some companies would consider this to be an opportunity. This paper also featured op-eds regarding a possible management crisis at W-Torp, with many of them discussing their serious appearances as well. I see, so they've been futurely planning and prepared to take over W-Torp's position as a wing. But to supplement a wing even before it falls on its own, that's certainly peculiar. They must have something esteemed perhaps in the works, and an ally with such ambitious parties is the headquarters looking to start a war of the wings? I, at this moment, am not privy to such details. Miss Otis, we need to make predictions on such rashness. Tall W-Torp has been mired in trouble with both internal and external, having found such situation as to seek the assistance of our company. There's no wild presumption to predict that it shall crumble in the event of such violent pandemonium. For indeed, efficiency is the bane of technology that brings ruination to those that fail to overcome it. The research efforts, however, were quite efficient and successful. Its mechanisms are similar to that of the back door, eliminates the corridor, subject to a direct connection from one door to another, a portal, if you will. So we resolved all the aforementioned side effects that, not quite, similar difficulties to the aforementioned cases were observed. Sometimes the accuracy of the target destination coordinates were lacking, or in other cases, the accuracy period would be cut short, causing the door to shut prematurely if you key the subject as they're traversing between doors. There's been much progress in the stabilization efforts, however, minimizing the reward to search. Why is the Firefox like this? Okay, pet the sexual. Modification of tricycle bisection method. which is the 5th section. Oh yeah, it's Pentas. Okay, sorry about the 5. Pentasection incidents. Most recent incidents have been limited to bisections. Bisection surfing is an improvement over pentasection. They both sound equally awful to me. Sob, I will not behold my own left and right shoes so truly sundered, forced to be so far apart upon coming to our headquarters. Well. All this out chatter of unnecessary concerns tells me that your bus life may have been too uneventful lately. Ahem. Looks like I have to break the research has arrived or you are wasting time. Saw a large unfamiliar vehicle through the window. Is that the vehicle? It's got no windows though. How tiresome. Now off the bus. Wait, who's watching the bus then? Oh, no more story. Alright. Once we disembarked the bus, we made our way into this unfamiliar vehicle of sorts. Its interior was mostly metallic, filled to the brim with convoluted-looking machines. On the opposite end of the entrance, a massive door loomed over us. Oh, new OST, I think? Oh. This is assistance from P-Tor. The process of developing this device was indispensable. Wait, that means into hearts with young Cesara, are you? Hoy day, much did I aspire to regale her with the tale of the Tautrac glorious completion of my heroes of bravery. Tis quite unfair of thee to meet her all by the lonesome, young Foss. The Tarhosians will be taken to account next time. Tarhosians, huh? Both seem relieved. Worry thee not, for thou has availed us sights of Limbus Company's headquarters this has been tattered for. There are numerous reasons for which you are yet to be allowed info into the headquarters, but as it would be fruitless to explicate them all, we will not cover the subject here. Few that here are not sitting through another lecture. The primary reason is, however, that there were several limitations to bring the members of our department to the headquarters brought upon by frequent transness movements and irregular scheduling of our missions. Why'd you say all that if you're to explain anyway? More importantly, what's that about collaborating with P-Torp? Boy, here we go again. P-Torp's singularity can be summarized by the following 4 words: expansive space warping technology. Oh right, did you say that Miss Cesar told you something about how the principle of P-Torp's singularity is like how La Mancha Land works? Right, La Mancha Land was much larger on the inside than it looked from the outside. I have a need to ask, do other wings already make liberal use of different kinds of space expanding singularities? It is, how should I put it? It is a bit too mundane of a city tech for P-Torp to call space manipulation its unique fit. I was trying to intelligent question. How poets, how nice. I suppose direct assessing that the technology to expand at different spaces taught me a point by technology and other rings as well. Example of one such invention making use of space technology, but is it a P-Torp singularity we Mephistopheles? The ultimate purpose of P-Torp space expansion technology is to create the safest place in the world. A perfectly protected construct, its interior sheltered from the world outside, no matter how severely its exterior is battered, to have a sound structural integrity no matter what. Its interior is safe from any and all harm. Therefore, the more expensive the P-Torp product is, the safer its interior is from damaging outside conditions, such as extreme pressure or shock. Perhaps the way in which the interior is completely insulated from the outside is comparable to a fully disconnected from the outside world by sheltering in a separate dimension. In conclusion, the exterior of this vehicle utilizes P-Torp singularity, which means that it can protect its interior from all forms of impact, not to mention that it has enough room to hold more than 13 people inside. Don't dimensional trunks or containers also transport things to other dimensions? Huh? Why freeze it up all of a sudden? I had to have something. Okay, so talk about Deviant identities, right? There's this creepy story. Oh, it's not? Oh, wow. Use the circuit about tips back when I was a student. It's how it goes. So, yeah, you're still about Deviant! I knew it was Deviant. So, the social point makes the richer house that looks away for a second. A curious curiosity to a tour truck and stop the story there. Here. Whoa, this story took me about night for a whole week, okay? I should stop having nightmares about that scenario where... Hey, come on. Sometimes a story is just a story. Not necessarily. Unfortunately, the story that inspires seekers recon is most likely accurate retelling of a true story. Several evacuations were added to the HANA and data associated rules to prevent cases of people being stored in dimensional containers. From a certain perspective, it may be said that the warp technology employed by WTORP shares a degree of similitude. We're so wise in the fact that it also transports humans to different dimensions. The difference being that they are packaged in a safer manner. Therefore, perhaps enough of a connection exists to say that they operate on the same scale. Anywho, the point is we'll all have access to the headquarters as long as we have this vehicle thing, right? This will certainly make the logistics of communication and supply much more convenient. One question, however, how exactly plan to move this instrument, as I expect that would be too much trouble on its own? Has the detail been hashed out yet? No. In order to establish a more tangible level of communication with Limbus Company headquarters, an effective means of transportation such as this vehicle will be installed in the nests across the city. Some efficient means of transporting this vehicle here in BTORP and as for WTORP technology will gradually be installed at various ports across the city. In every nest, of course not. Technology is still experimental. It is astronomically expensive to install and operate. Regilius gave us a firm verification. Activating now. Boss tickers with the various machines and contraptions within the vehicle. The giant door from earlier began to tremble, making a loud noise. Wherefore is that date over yonder shuddering so? Energies now linked are rooting toward that date. When the jaws displays around the dwelling was filled, the door began to slowly open. Entering now. When it fully opened, Foss made her way inside because it's another door. Well, let's follow her inside. There was a bizarre incoherable noise. The machines toppled with a low droning noise. Yes, we have arrived. Welcome to the Limbus Company headquarters. This place is teeming with people dressed in all sorts of odd outfits, walking briskly between their busy schedules. I hear heavy doors open and close from here and there, and alongside the odd sensation I've been feeling from time to time. This is the floor of the LCE department. LCE? Hopefully we'll get to proudly stride in for the HQ's for a date one day. And then whole high mentions, oh, it's just particular. Alright, who has AoE? I need AoE from a 45 fight. I haven't played AoE team. And there's one, the bleed one. Let's see if I get Dawn's thing up. Maybe full stop as well would be good. Let's try Pierce team. Oh, this is very outdated. Oh my.
지위를 받는 건 오랜만이네요.
이번 의뢰는 몇 발이나 들고 가야 하냐?
일인가요?
언제나
결투 의뢰로군.
Who's the last one? I forgot. I also just stuff that.
화점에 두지.
Or I should probably drop Dawn.
피가 범람할 시간이요.
We're supposed to be last week. It's the voice tout from their passive. Do we really need Otis? Let's drop Otis out with someone else. Who do I even have level 50 for a voice team? Okay, they're not. It's supposed to be oh yeah, this is poise actually. Yeah. Let's max out boss time. 13 tickets for 5 levels. Yes. No. I'm probably building that other stuff.
결투 의뢰로군.
화점에 두지.
주인놈 언제나 출정이군요.
고래를 향해
출정이군요.
They don't have any. No.
내가 필요해?
It's fine.
어머, 부탁드려요.
Oh, he's yeah, it's gonna be that, yeah. Right, are we waiting for something to happen, or are we all suddenly unfamiliar with the concept of introducing ourselves? Given that no one appears to be willing to introduce me, allow me the liberty of self-introduction. My name is Hodahayima, the chief researcher of this company. Precisely, the chief researcher of LCE department. To be more precise, I am the chief researcher responsible for the entire Limbus company. To be even more precise, the only reason he retains that role is because Yisang and I have been excluded from the research personnel files due to our status as sinners. Someone must stay behind to continue the research after all. Ah, so you two are friends? While it seems entirely unnecessary to establish a label on this relationship, it could be said that we are acquaintances who routinely and unwillingly maintain a regular level of communication with one another. Ah, I am in agreement. The first time since we were acquainted. I hear that our department has reached out several times to yours to remind you of this regular checkup. The nature of this LCB department necessitates that we are constantly on the move from one nest to another, which makes it rather difficult for us to give you an immediate reply. I would have expected someone like you to already be well aware of this obvious detail.
Yes, I was very aware. I'm also quite aware of the fact that your department has been giving us that same reply over and over again, like an answering machine. And this must be Dante, the executive manager of Limbus Company Centers.
I'd like to say hi, nice to meet you, but I don't suppose he can hear what I'm saying. The manager extends their greetings.
Charmed, it is throwing an obvious mark me in the position of leadership, especially when communication issues come into play. Sometimes I cannot help but wonder if my researchers and I are even speaking the same language, so I do commiserate? Firefox.
Commiserate. Just to feel sympathy or pity, sympathize. An example, she would love to communicate with Rose on her unfortunate. Oh, tolerance. Okay, so it's just a different word for like sympathize. Huh. How odd. The pros are.
Ah, yes, allow me to introduce you all to Martin and Alicia, two of the few researchers directly in my domain.
But then I died. Are they right? Dear extracted for Amaralities? But how?
Happy to have someone who recognizes them.
Are they like deers scavenged from former Altor? While there are particular similarities to their tears, enough differences are present to distinguish them.
Indeed, we attempted our own brand of extractions, successfully, I might add.
While the news of the production of Ego Deer in Limbus Company style was already received, this is the very first time they are observed in person. See what's an Amaralities contained in this facility. So that's why I've been sensing Amaralities in here, huh? But I'm sensing distortions in particular, too. Indeed, as they are entertainment and research LCE department as well. Most closely observed the Ego Deer Hoheim was wearing, like an exceptionally harsh judge in a fashion contest. Okay, there, tell them off, right? Come on. Apart from a few imperfections in the finish, the level of ego expression visible here is quite acceptable.
Input appreciated. This is a product of thousands of repeated experiments and subsequent failures that have been meticulously conducted and studied in order to extract it with an acceptable level of stability.
Acceptable level, they all die!
But at the end of the day, I did it like I always do.
You did it. I'm sure you want to take all the credit when your team is standing right behind you. Weird, you Stuart. Oh, piss off. I'm going mad surrounded by your self-absorbed twats. Just about ready to dip violent on some poor bastard. What's it off to check up so we to dip back to the bus, yeah?
I feel the very same urgency you express. There's much we must cover, regrettably, given that this is the first time I've regular checkup before as a group since your employment.
Boss also does not wish to pass more time without substance. Let us begin.
Very well. First test shall be to assess your abilities in response to emergency situations.
Wait, he just pressed something. Emergency situation? The walls of the laboratory suddenly started separating and sliding into place. When it settled, I realized that it had locked the sinners in some kind of hold, isolating them from me for 3 years and child. What the hell is this? This is an ambush. Yes, it is. The purpose of this test is to measure your behaviors in response in case of a surprise attack. So ambush it is. Was this assessed beforehand, Virgilius? You look anxious, Dante. Or I suppose you weren't pretending to see them. I wasn't, for your information. Just go with their flow, Dante. So it goes would be an apt response. I'll find a room somewhere where Child and I might sit down and enjoy some night's tea. Then find me a thoughts once this is over. Child wants to take two. Oh hey, we have some leftover take from our last office party. Come this way, please. Martin, come on, Martin, help! An employee appeared and went over years to away to the nearby officer. Dude, what take would we even have here at the headquarters? I mean, I just had like 4 takes recently this month already. We did not need 4 takes for, what, 2 birthdays? Oh no. Go to this regular checkup, huh? What's it this time? It's particular. So what if they actually kill off all 3 of these characters instead of the ego deer they win? Or maybe it'll be fightable at the end with the final boss. Alright. No, I need to build some employees first. Why is it so weak? This one isn't normal fights. It's 1+3, but this just hits hard and weird dummies. Why are they so weak? Alright, supposed to flash. You can't flash away. I think it's die first turn. I'm thinking too much. Attack.
좋아. 탄하구만.
Yeah, I almost died off that. Okay, so
아직 모자라.
no heads. Wow.
움직임이 어설퍼요.
Ooh. Oh, what? Burn. I don't need to use that yet.
사격 개시.
급소가 전복됐더니
Fast. You're level 45s anyway, so.
이러면 쏠 수 있죠?
시야 확보. 쏜다.
Oh, he lost all his poise by himself. Wow. How many waves of this trash is there? It's all weak. What? Come on. It's supposed to be instant kills, basically.
타겟
It
포착
doesn't matter.
1시간이요.
What sort of a suspect is this?
깔끔한 헤드샷. 머리통에 작살났다고.
It's a fall.
그 삶의 마침표를.
Oh,
혈이 난자오.
come on. Maybe we're supposed to do it actually. Because we saw his toys already.
사격 개시. 이를 깎는다.
Alright, now... Oh, he doesn't have his nuke anymore.
저 시시게.
You only have 3 points out left. That's all. Is this really Oh, I think you can use flashes now. Alright. More ammo.
겁이구나.
도망쳐봤자 헛수고다. 퍼져나간 하나니
Oh,
어디에서든
God.
이 머리통을 화려하게 터뜨릴 테니.
What was that? Why did I sword is
전복게
trash?
뚫렸네.
Shit.
사격 개시.
Oh, actually the headshot. Oh, really? He felt the headshot.
유쾌한 결투였네.
Oh, wait. Oh, it's an announcer, but it's not voice. I didn't even notice. So usually just have Dante. Wow. Went through various tests of training command ability training trials using particular and found. Hard, Manager Strider. Hee-ho! I have attained the store most perfect. To be surpassed by this doctor a contest of knowledge. Must I delve farther in my studies? Hey, you say, but you're testing our fixer association knowledge, huh? Totally, honestly, she's not more than enough fixer fixation for the entire bus. In terms of general knowledge, trivia question. What's the first thing you focus on when meeting a new person? The look in their eyes, how strong they look? Well, anyhow, this ain't easy. Their leadership style is strong, decisive, and goal-oriented. You are Merceau? We will finally about a quick break after going through all kinds of mysterious, strange personality tests as well. Next, a basic fitness test for all sinners. To find a start on the real meat of this checkup. Wait, then what were all those tests you guys were running on us? They were conducted in order to collect various data the LCE department has been missing. In other words, we capitalized on this opportunity to fulfill our private curiosities. What? So it's very productive. We now know a lot about you guys that will help us support the LCB going forward. Alright, we're going to go over some tests that can be conducted in groups first. Please form a line here. What? Like, who are these two now? Let's get this over with. Looks like we've got a long day ahead of us. Wow, these are some comfy clothes they're giving us. Right? I could totally see myself wearing these. Sweet. Sweet? The LCE properties, you better return them as soon as we're done here. Gotcha. By the way, can you take a look at my wrist here before we actually get started? I've been feeling a bit of a soreness there, but I'll tell you what turn the clock for just me, you know? Turning the clock fairly may cause the formation of unfavorable habit. Perhaps we're stuck to remedy your pain. I'm always prepared to administer the necessary aid should you request it. Actually, you know what? I'm totally fine now, don't you worry. Please stand still if you think I can't see something on your tippy toes. You'd be very wrong. Heel on the ground, please. but my heels are on the ground. And did you snuff out the cigarette before the test begins? Oh, this one isn't lit. Just there so I could look to. And what about bold but strand? Okay, so the basic group tests are complete. I seem to have forgotten something important. I had your established prior to beginning the test in earnest. I needed assistance. An assistant? I need an assistant to help me smooth out the testing procedures. You got two of them already, right behind you. If you need directions. We're not Mr. Hohive's assistants. We're specifically assistant researchers. Yes, of course. There's much that distinguishes two occupations. I'd like for one of you to be my assistant for the duration of this checkup. Somebody raised their hand. I wasn't planning on asking for volunteers, but now that you raised your hand, I'll give you the floor. Don't ask me to do it, it's just not my vibes, you know? I'll take a researcher job though. I'm a big fan of her style. Rhoda tailored off really interesting clothes of one of the researchers. What are you doing? I didn't really have you in mind anyway, but duly noted nonetheless. I'd also like to refuse your nomination. The position of assistant to Hohive implies that the said assistant is, when it comes to skill, inferior to the person they are assisting. I didn't have you in mind either, but your passionate expression of intent is nonetheless appreciated. Just to wonder who came up with this brilliant idea of putting two Spartaxes together to waste time pointing out each other's minor mistakes. If I were to talk about myself, I want to open by saying that I was a class vice president and still an diligent model student who assiduously facilitated the task of the class president. Ahem. What if everyone didn't so anxious to get picked here? Do you fellas actually want to be his assistant? Getting in the front and center of things is just bothersome, you know? I kinda felt like I had to apply for the position for some reason. Wow, the decision has already been made. Do note that the selection criteria is fully based on my very subjective opinion. You there, orange-haired sinner. Ishmael almost threw me to the ground as she confidently strode up front of the line. Greetings, Mr. Hohive. As you must be aware, we've taken a look at my documents. I've varied with anyone gathered by various tenures at the officers' associations. You'll have nothing but to worry as long as I'm by your side. It won't be that. Alright. Also, I just curious if I ever get a chance to spit trick for trust work at head orders. Did you know you're still holding on to that hope? I told you to ask you to move because you were standing in front of the sinner I chose. Everyone turned around to look at Heathcliff, who was absentmindedly stretching at the bridge of his nose. Huh? Me? Huh? Me? Seemed that Ishmael was even more shocked than Heathcliff was. What? Right here. Why would you pick someone like... It is a common misconception among many users to assume that the higher level of education and the more elaborate their resume, the better candidate one makes for a researcher project participant. But this is common sense, isn't it? At least when it comes to research. However, were you aware that the most great discoveries are made from a potential mix of spontaneity and intuition? A perfect description for our friend here, I would say. What do you say, Heathcliff? I believe this aggressive and passionate approach of yours gives you more than sufficient qualification to command and lead them in my stead. Is that right? He replied, stretching his head. Be honest now, yisang. Well, you're kind of looking forward to getting picked, aren't ya? It is but fate that things where once stood in the eyes of the mainstream are made less desirable when the passage of time. Years. Oh. When its need fall out of flavor, the interstasia of bygone days must rightfully excuse themselves to about their memories and past. Just made up word. What? Definition. Intelligentsia. Intellectuals are hired to people's groups. This would regard as a torture and political influence. Why is the first a shitty coffee company? Why? You're saying we're part of a particularly downcast world. I am glad to have you on board as my new assistant. Ready ho. So what do we gotta do now? To affect your company, you only need to verbally express your free spirit just as you are now. Ah, now I see what he's doing. Hoheim sure knows which one of the group two talks to making things so over smoothly. Martod whispered quietly at me in a voice that only I could hear.
그 정도 화력으로 우리 사무소를
아,
막을 수
just
있을 줄 알았냐? 저놈들 무기까지 주어서 철수하자고.
Heathcliff seemed eager to, as Hoheim had to just express his free spirit to the best of his capability. Right, you there, get in the way, take a file. Words, make this easy for all of us. But aren't you also participating in the test with the rest of us, Hitra? Yeah, but I'm the assistant. When do you wear dresses? Dresses are about a basic apparatus of all researchers. But slightly pushing up on the dresses helps to put on the air of sturdiest, weird individuals like so. It's like how slowly pushing the first red dresses while wondering what to have for lunch so they can see as though I'm contemplating on the more profound aspects of life. Oi, what's not makes it any harder it has not to be, lass. Stuff like that sing in your mouth. Been a while since I've heard a pig squeal. Blimey, can't you just do as I say for once? Huh, he's actually pretty effective. It seems that we are now ready to conduct the test, finally. The primary purpose of this test is to see on a physical level how your turret abilities stand compared to yourselves before you're hired. I see, so they're trying to see how much they've progressed since before they joined the company? I had a feeling this would be happening, but the mere mention of the words progression caused a rather loud ruckus among the citizens. If I were to speak for myself, Detective Manager, I'd definitely say that though, the thought of progressing as a person in all aspects of life is ingrained by very being. Thus, as a fruit of those efforts, I have learned to be much more precise and stating my critique of others' mistakes. Is that progress, though? Perhaps I've learned to let a certain thought rest in favor of others. I once allowed myself to be trapped in overlong ruminations of words of all manners, idly abiding as I was assumed by my very thoughts. Now I have come to accept certain things as they are. And I have time to sometimes allow my mind to form therein of rigorous reason, floating away gently, as though on a rolling stream. Is that not quite present? Okay, I guess that is progression of sorts. I'm pretty sure I'm less of a picky eater than I used to be. My grip strength is much stronger too. Oh, look, I think I'm getting calluses on my palms. Well, you don't really have to try to prove it to us, because the enemies we're fighting have been getting stronger too. It's an undeniable truth. We did experience a pretty spectacular year, you know. A brutal year. Yet so potent for significance. Let's drill through this type of time, huh? Right? I feel as though the bonds between us are a lot deeper. The bonds are closer, you know. Like drill, huh? I like it. I shut up misunderstandings you've been brewing in tandem with this uplifting exchange of here to hearts. Let me step in and nip it in the bud. We dip it to you straight. All of your abilities will diminish the moment you are hired by the company. Equally defanged and depowered, if you will. Equally defanged. In other words, all of your abilities have been brought down to the same general level as our 11th sitter here. Why am I your point of reference? If this is what you meant earlier by drawing closer, like you, I suppose it was quite the apt choice of words. Oh, I take that back. I take it back. You are not really that much stronger than I am, huh? Wow, is that the sound of your sense of self-preservation shattering into the ether? That's it, you broke. Excuse me, I need to know why that happened. Did all of you power because of the Dolan bow? Was that... Wait, does this have anything to do with those chains that appeared when we first entered into the contract with Dante? Indeed, we're on the powers of a Dolan bow's selection. You are now all fairly evenly and equally mediocre. Hoheim's comment is so serious seems a bit targeted. Think of it as something akin to trip-off deterrence employed by the Mobami Corporation. So the truth is finally revealed. This is why I, Otis, grow so pathetically weak the moment I joined this company. Or don't imply that there's always known. Of course! Had I been my prep, I could have wiped the floor with you miserable doormats in a matter of seconds. We wiped the floor with doormats? Man, we're also prone to saying whatever it wants. The burden of proof is done, huh? Ah, so that's why my murderous arm's been quiet ever since they hired me. You didn't really have anything to do with my heart after all. Then I go on. Oi, what's the use of all this chatter? I might as well have gone and brought them to level of the line. I thought thousands of my palms. Yet not all of Dornbull's effects must have been detrimental to us. Yisang started, carefully attempting to navigate through a conversation that appeared to be turning into a tinderbox. Was it not the adventures ditched by Dornbull impelled in the powered will of the Great Lake which we triumph? What? Really? Correct. Had the powered whale been at its full strength, it is highly likely that we may still have been trapped inside its stomach, struggling to survive. Also, to also be said that the diminishing effect was not applied in equal measure across all affected subjects. That makes sense, I guess. I never could have knocked Heath out with one punch if I was only as strong as Sink. It's a real handy trick, you know. Additionally, certain individuals' quirks cannot be suppressed by the golden bone. Certain quirks that once made considered to be individuals' idiosyncrasies? I forgot what that means. All suspects are used to impressive brainwork with Mr. Brumble back at Etor factory. Won't waste my breath boasting. Never do anyway. Wow, if your strengths have indeed progressed since the onboarding, then the average must have risen as well. What if the purpose of these tests is to measure that very difference? So what exactly goes into these tests? How does a physically use a machine that to analyze most aspects of such a quick stand? Is there something like that? There are dozens, if not hundreds of ways to determine one's ability without the assistance of machinery. In fact, I know of a perfectly appropriate methodology for this group. A perfectly appropriate methodology? We spent some time outside of our busy schedules to tailor each test for each sitter in the LCB. That's pretty tough. I'd have you guys know. Tailor test for each sitter, huh? I don't really like the sound of that, if you ask me. We utilize the particulate and the distortion phenomenon. It doesn't sound much like some super innovative method you are building up to. What a letdown, right? Honestly, for all their talk, I thought they'd come up with something more impressive than that. That's just it. Alright, that's enough chatter. Now get in there. Oh, somebody Wrath? Really? What the heck is against them? It was a Droom, right? I think it was Droom. Oh, it's just Deep and Hong Lu, huh? Well, if I need Droom, full stock would be fine, but there's no support Deep Twist. Little Team K? Or DSC, yeah. Yeah, the rack resistance of none of those two. What's Bashias? How many turns up to 36? 50 plus HP, that should be fine.
진리를 열기 위해.
Let's see, first one on the blocks. Heathcliff had already begun flipping through the papers in his hands. What an unfamiliar sight. Right, you and you there, inside, now! Each of the assistant pointed towards Hong Lu and Sinclair. Hello! One, two. Testing, am I coming through? As you must be well aware by now, particular are entities that have failed to even to start. It seems like we'll be fighting the particular then. Oh, right. I have a question. It's something that's been nagging at me the whole time since I arrived. Are these tests basically just us killing people for no reason? They're all safely contained, which means that they don't pose any danger to anyone. Why is he being such a bleeding heart all of a sudden? Oi! We've been swallowing countless stories of these saws, so what's the hold up now? Yeah, but we don't have any choice back then, because we were on a mission, and... do you believe that taking a life to live is unlike taking a life for the sake of it? I do. I understand. It seems that human memory is, after all, made to be finite. Save for a few exceptional individuals, people are prone to mispricing memories even from yesterday. So who are they, Dante? Who do you believe they are, this group you lead? Given the expected mutation difficulties between us, and allow me to make this multiple choice question. 1. Family. 2. Friends. 3. Colleagues. My district chose us to colleagues. Dante says 3 colleagues. Hongo's factory switched at the entertainment unit window, holding up 3 of his fingers. Must have heard us talking. Incorrect. It's none of the above. The truth is that they are sinners. Not family, not friends, not colleagues. Prisoners. I know. But the knowledge of something and the acceptance of it must be distinguished. I learned that people are prone to forgetting their places when doing it's easy. But life becomes comfortable enough for them to consider the luxury of timely meals to be a certainty. Thus I find these reminders to be quite useful. These sinners bound to Limbus company are still fettered by their chains and shackles. Naturally, they have no access to such a thing as a right to refuse. Or would it be easier for you to accept that the fact, if I were to just let you consider this but a mere extension of your responsibilities? I know they're sinners, but you can't just talk to them like... translations are necessary! I think I did the picture of what was said, living the atmosphere of this room. Dante, when you agreed to the contract, you must have made a deal of sorts, gained something to your benefit, am I correct? Your memories, your head, and your past. There must be so much that you would like to know, and perhaps your desire to get them back is what stops you from simply quitting. What I mean to say with this little demonstration is that no one in this room has any right to grumble or refuse. Frosty usually? Yes, this is usually the demeanor. Hello? I know I'm not the one to talk, but you don't exactly have a lot of friends, do you? Those who rise above their peers tend to attract a certain degree of hostility from others. Now, shall we begin? We are so severely behind schedule. For the Tom Bandits do what they do, please pay attention to the following presentation about the reticulum projected onto the glass panel. This lecture has been prepared with the assumption that its students have an average level of knowledge. So if you consider this presentation to be boring or too difficult to understand, then you may consider your knowledge level to be below average. All this material seems quite elementary to me. Not sure what's so difficult about this. Yeah, save that for when the lecture actually starts. As you must already know, there are 7 categories in particular, and as far as I'm aware, the highest stage particular you observed was in stage 3, so far at least. Or some utter a little muttering of so far at least. At the end of thy words, good sir. Sharp. Well, it's simple. We researchers have a habit of avoiding absolutes in all things. Never say never, or so they say. So not ruling out the possibility that we might be running into particular beyond stage 3. Indeed, we prefer not to put down such arbitrary limitations. Anyway, the first type of red particular to be covered today is particular array, red particular of wrath. The nature of the fire is to burn, and burn until there is nothing left to be burned. I see, but literally burning with rage. Now that's, I think back, did you express something like that before, Sinclair? Remember you were screaming so fiercely that you could hardly control your own body. On the other hand, I don't think I've ever seen you get angry or upset with me. That's because the realization of meaningless distinguishes the reason for speaking to start a fire. Oh, I see now. No matter how my chief or Miss Otis bully me, expressing my anger at that is meaningless in the end of the day. Okay, I did enjoy when I had to accidentally step on Heathcliff's toes, but... Wait, what was that you think was supposed to be here? Yes, that's exactly how it is. Okay, I forgot to set the Destitution passives for the discarding shield for Hogwood. Okay.
어두운 무지를 열어줬지라.
Why not that still first? What's what that? Oh, yeah, what's that buff they have? Well, what is that?
직접.
Oh, not even a kill? Really? Yeah, what's that special like burn buff they have? No kills? Really, Sinclair? What is that? Oh, they burning turn Tau. Oh, that's bad.
어두운 무지를 열어젖히라. 깊게 닫힌 지상하에게 열어젖히라.
자. 너무 쉽잖아.
Yeah, I actually built poise now with Sinclair.
너무 쉽잖아.
But only the
너무
first
쉽잖아.
void, I get poise Tau. How do we flash the big skills? Alright. Oh, neutral. Ah, but is it the same flash power? Yeah, that's is it I don't know the question.
머리통을 박살내줘.
직접 하! 열어드리죠.
So,
직접 하! 열어드리죠.
oh, there was all his poise, isn't he? Oh no. It's one more thing to lose all his poise next turn. Okay, you did trade, alright.
머리통을 박살내주마.
깊게 닫힌 지성을
The main problem is I did bring Radioactive Sinclair who does low damage. See? Couldn't get the kill.
다음에는 머리다.
Oh, you lost all your poise.
너무 쉽잖아.
No, this one was only good for 50% more HP. So as long as the burning raps did too high, it should be fine. But they won't get staggered by burn, so it's something I do have to look out for. Let's just not trash. I don't have to trash with that.
어두운 무지를 열어닫게 열어젖힌다.
너무 쉽잖아.
Okay, just one of these, huh? Okay, Sinclair, you suck.
어두운 무지를 열어젖히라.
Oh, yeah, points out from invading, alright. Okay, how was we start to go to the burn? Oh, I still want to count this. 30 offense level up?
다음에는
Oh, not
머리다.
anyway. So Hogwarts will be staggered this
직접.
turn now. The 14 burn.
하! 열어드리죠.
Okay, maybe I should have went left
깊게
there.
닫힌 지성을
So what's that counter? Oh wait, this is they did burn and reduce the counter? Never happened to me before.
머리통을 박살내주마. 자.
Next turn has to kill. Oh, she might do under 50 HP. Oh shit. I just need Sinclair to kill them. If it's Sinclair can even kill this thing, god damn it. And parts broke, so if you take more damage, got that much resistance, alright. So use that like 6 counters. What the hell? Alright, come on,
어두운
Sinclair.
무지를 열어줬지라.
How fast is this thing? What? Oh shit. Why'd you hit it? God damn it, Sinclair. It was a 5% chance. 5%.
너무 쉽잖아.
And then they take the burn damage at the end anyway. Huh? That was bullshit.
자, 잘 해결한 것 같네요.
But that's not 50-50 on the damage, really?
뭘 더 했어야 했던가요?
Fuck. This sucks shit. The hell is this? Ah, just went sync. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna end this here then.